Funko gave us a gigantic wave for the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. 6 episodes in 2022, and there are currently 2 Funko Pop waves. So today, I wanted to show off Wave 1. You can pick all of these pops up for around or slightly below retail price of $15. All of these are super affordable, and Obi-Wan is one of the best characters of all time and a favorite of many. His show will always be infamous, so go hunt for these pops because they're perfect to add to Star Wars collectors or fans of Obi-Wan. This wave is quite diverse, bringing us lots of fantastic characters and actors, and anything Star Wars always has autograph potential, so some of these will make great options. I've already gotten Indira Varma on the Tala Durith pop, but keep your eyes out for the odd-shaped Funko Pops from this wave, with the Target exclusive 2-pack, the Walmart 5-pack, and Ben on Eopie. These are also great autograph potential items and straight up easy and cheap adds into the collection. Stay tuned for when we cover Wave 2 very soon, and the doors are open with Obi-Wan and Ewan McGregor, so it'll be interesting to see how this wave ages, but let's take a look at these individually. First up, we have Pop 533, the 2022 San Diego Comic-Con Purge Trooper. I do have both versions, the shared exclusive as well as the San Diego Comic-Con official sticker. Here's a close-up of the San Diego Comic-Con sticker if you would like to see. There are in fact replacement stickers now, so be careful of sticker swaps. However, this is an insanely cheap pop. You can find this shared version for around $10 and the San Diego Comic-Con version for around $20 to $30. Very easy to pick up, and at the time, I thought it was a super exciting con exclusive for this wave. However, Wave 2 now has 2 more Purge Troopers, and now it feels a little bit excessive. But for this first one, I think they did a really good job. We'll take a little bit of a closer look right here. I love all the red eyes, the red armor, all of it looks really cool on the pop. I think it translates absolutely perfectly from the show into pop version. As you can see on the back, it is not part of the first wave, coming out a little bit ahead of time. And here is a solid look at the side artwork right there. It's a really cool pop. Out of the 3 different Purge Troopers that we have, I do think that this one is the best, so I highly recommend picking this one up if you want to add a Purge Trooper into your collection. The first comment in this line is the one and only Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ewan McGregor has appeared in a variety of films, now including Dr. Sleep, Christopher Robin, Black Hawk Down, Train Spotting, or check out his most recent work in A Gentleman in Moscow on Paramount+. But like many, I grew up watching him find and train the Chosen One. His work in Star Wars has forever impacted me, and I am so happy to get official pops for him in his own show. And this pop, it's a good start. Although it is simple, it's very reminiscent of the show, and his outfit leans into the old Ben on Tatooine. This pop perfectly captures what I imagine Obi-Wan is like while watching over Luke. That's why I love this pop, and it rightfully deserves to be the first common for his show. We do get another 4-inch Obi-Wan in this wave, but we don't see him with a lightsaber until Wave 2. I think it should have been included in this wave, and that may be a minor change I would have made, but now that we have one, I'm okay with it. But Ewan is back doing signings and attending conventions, so all of the Obi-Wan pops have good autograph potential, and it's really up to you to choose your favorite. I personally am kind of a fan of this one. I think I choose this one out of almost all of them, maybe the common in Wave 2 with the lightsaber, but man, I think it is kind of like the Ahsoka pop compared to the Ahsoka Hot Topic version. The common is just a little bit better. I'm just a really big fan of it. Here's an artwork on the side and a look at the back of the box. As you can see, we see the first 5 commons as well as Obi-Wan front and center. It is so cool. I love seeing the logo. It is so sick. Very good start in my opinion. We got Hayden Christensen rocking the helmet. If you want to go watch some Hayden classics, check out Jumper or Shattered Glass. These films make me want to see him take on so many more unique roles. He's so likable, and he's finally back at conventions as well, making any Darth Vader pop from this show a great option to get signed by him. We do have the GameStop exclusive in this wave as well, and another battle damaged Walmart exclusive Vader in Wave 2. That one would probably be my first choice for a 4-inch pop, but these are also some great options. Not much to say about this pop design. We have lots of Vader pops in general, but getting one from this show specifically is pretty nice. Some of my favorite details is the hint in the red eyes. We can check the side to kind of see a better glam shot. I love that his lightsaber is out and his clenched fist. This pop does a good job embracing facing the dark side and his anger and cruelty, and honestly the show did a pretty good job as well. A little bit difficult to see because of all the glare, but you can see his arm a little bit out in front with his lightsaber facing up. A little bit of an important detail to remember so that when we take a look at the GameStop pop, you guys can take a good look and comparison. Here's a look at the back, second pop in the wave, not too shabby. It's a solid start. We got the mandatory characters that we absolutely need for sure. Our first unique character is Pop 540, Kawlan Roken. O'Shea Jackson Jr. has been in a variety of films, including Straight Outta Compton, Den of Thieves, and even the classic Cocaine Bear. He pops up in a lot of stuff, and he is Ice Cube's son, but he has definitely made a name for himself and has his own successful career that I recommend checking out. He's a great actor, and I'm excited he got a role in this show and also got a Funko Pop. I've seen his pop autographed online, so maybe in the future, but he definitely seems like a harder actor to come across. He doesn't have huge action scenes or anything like that, so a standard pose works perfectly fine for his character. The crossbow is kind of a pretty sick look, and I'm glad they added his weapon. It's unique. We pretty much only see it with Chewbacca these days. All in all, it's a basic pop, but a worthy character, so I'm stoked he was included into this first wave. These pops do have a background that's a little bit difficult to see. I should have mentioned that a little bit earlier, but it's just a brown, simple Tatooine and kind of like Empire background. Pretty cool glam shot on the side for sure. Like I said, very standard pop, but just such a unique and cool character. I'm excited to pick him up for sure. Here's a side view of Kawlan if you want to check him out. Such a dope character. Yeah, we definitely need to see more of him for sure in the future. Another unique rebel character. We have Pop 541, Tala Durith, played by Indira Varma, who you may recognize as Ilaria Sand in Game of Thrones, and now she's in the Mission Impossible franchise, and she'll be voicing the Bride of Frankenstein in James Gunn's Creature Commandos. That's supposed to be a show that jumps actors from animation to live action and vice versa, so we got lots of Indira in the future. Her character in Obi-Wan Kenobi was fantastic, a true inspiration for the rebellion, and I think she was a great choice to add into this wave. I did get mine signed at the 2023 London Star Wars Celebration. She was super kind, and if you get the opportunity to meet her, I highly recommend it. She signed in a beautiful gold, and I love it. Truly makes me want to get as many in this line signed as possible. The pop itself is, again, a very, very simple pose, hands behind her back. I love that she's wearing her Imperial outfit. At the time, this also kind of helped the audience guessing about her role in the show. It's the only pop for Tala and can still be found for cheap, so add it to the collection. It's fun getting unique characters, and this may be the only pop that we actually get of her. Another shot of the back. We can see we are on the bottom row of the commons now. That's exciting. Only a few, but we got so many exclusive. Pop 542 Reva is next up. Moses Ingram is newer to the screen, but you can see her in some episodes of The Queen's Gambit or as a main character in Apple TV's new show, Lady in the Lake. Now, hot take time. I think Reva is a super underappreciated character. I think this is truly the beginning of her story, and we will see her evolve in future projects. She has lots of journeys and lessons ahead of her, and I, for one, am so excited for her to come back to Star Wars in the future. Whether it's soon or years in the making, I think Reva will end up having a beautiful story. We truly have only seen her origin story. Each character in Star Wars will always have a fan base, no matter how many haters it seems like they have. And I'm in it, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for Moses and Reva. She does have a second pop in this wave, the Walmart exclusive, which has her lightsaber out, and I would say is a better pop. But this one, for a common, fits with the rest as she's in a simple pose, but I love the Inquisitor outfit, and Funko nailed it. This character perfectly translates to pop form, and for our final common, I think they made a good choice in the wave so far. A glam shot of the side to get a little bit of a clearer view, and on the back, as you can see, she is the last one in the common wave. So exciting. I can't believe, oh, on the side it says Third Sister, and on the front it says Third Sister. I love that when they reference the Inquisitors. Dope common, honestly no complaints from me. So let me know your thoughts on the 5 commons that we ended up getting. The first official exclusive in the wave is a GameStop exclusive Darth Vader. I want to love this pop. It's a great, simple Vader, but it's way too similar to the common. But the only noticeable difference is that his hand is a little bit further back and his lightsaber is pointed down. It's not bad, but for an exclusive, I wish they did something a little bit different or even used another character in this pop slot, because the common pop is used for the 2-pack and 5-pack, so everything Vader in this wave kind of feels a little bit too similar to each other. The red GameStop sticker is perfect for any dark side user and again has potential with Vader, but I feel like they missed the mark. Let me know your thoughts on this pop. Would you make any changes to help differentiate it? Or would you just completely change it? Again, it's a good standalone pop, so it's hard to complain. I just want Funko to push their creativity sometimes. Right next to each other, it's pretty difficult to tell the immediate differences. I would honestly guess like metallic or something. This one looks a little bit shinier, but as you can see on the right, such similar pops. Really the only differences are the lightsabers and the arms. So yeah, you can definitely pick and choose between these two if you would like. Both solid pops though. Talking about creativity though, we have Pop 544, our first Funko Shop exclusive, and it's Obi-Wan. This exclusive makes a lot of sense, but once again, it's too similar to the common. It uses the same exact body, and the only difference is the head sculpt with his hood up. It's a cool change, but it could have been a chase. I think making a whole pop just for this minor change is kind of a waste of a slot. Wave 1 should definitely have Obi-Wan using his lightsaber, and I think it should have been this slot right here. A Funko Shop exclusive is perfect for Obi-Wan because it's so similar to the common though. I would say the exclusivity makes this, quote unquote, the better pop still, at least in the sense of what usually adds to making like a pop rare and more expensive. But in my personal opinion, I like seeing his hair, so I kind of lean towards the common in this first wave. Even if I were to get one signed, I'd probably lean a little bit more towards the common. And here's a side-by-side view. As you can see, the box art does make it a little bit different right there, but it is the same exact body on both of them. A little bit disappointing, but again, it's tough to say which one is actually better, in my opinion. Here's the side of the box if you wanted a little bit better look at it. Yeah, literally too similar for me personally, but yeah, let me know your thoughts for sure. Our first new character in the exclusive lineup is in fact the Target exclusive Haja Estree. I am so happy we got a Haja pop. I low-key think it was a missed opportunity to have Kumail Nanjiani be a Jedi, but at least he's in the show. Super cool actor to add to the cast, not mad about it at all. Portraying a Jedi though, literally so close. He literally has a lightsaber around his waist. He does also have little gadgets in his hand, so that might have been our first hint that he was a con artist. Either way though, I think the green robes look great too. Way different than the normal tan ones that we see on the typical Tatooine outfits. Very unique character, and it honestly would have been another missed opportunity if he wasn't included in the Funko lineup. Kumail is in everything, and he is incredible in everything. From comedies like The Big Sick or Silicon Valley, to bulking up for Kingo in Eternals, his iconic voice can also be heard in many animation projects. This man does it all. He's a king, and I love seeing him, and I hope to see more of his character in any Star Wars projects in the future. This is the only pop for him, and it's very cheap. An autograph will be near impossible as he doesn't really do signings to my knowledge. I would say this pop is the first big win though in the exclusive category, so we gotta take it with a huge smile on our face for sure. A little bit of a side view real quick and another look at the front. Oh man, he has clean hair as well. Very simple pop, but huge character, so huge win. The last exclusive in wave 1 is the Reva Walmart exclusive, a huge upgrade from the first Reva pop. Seeing the Inquisitors with their lightsabers out are some of my favorite pops. The 3 Rebels pops are iconic to me, and I'm so glad they made this pop for Reva. The Rebels pops are also Walmart exclusive actually, so this actually matches them quite well. Oh man, right next to each other, all the Inquisitor pops though, that would look so hard. There's even a few common Inquisitor pops in wave 2 with their lightsabers ignited, so overall, I think Funko did a good job at making the Inquisitors. It's nice when exclusives are a step up to the commons, and the Haja and Walmart Reva are definitely standouts in this first wave in my opinion, and I definitely recommend picking this pop up. If I'm right, and in the future Reva does become an iconic character, these will be her 2 OG pops, and the ones that will be sought after in the future. That does sum up all the 4-inch pops though, so let's check out the other unique sizes, because there are some incredible autograph potential for sure. But one last look, oh my gosh, at that Inquisitor outfit with the lightsaber. It looks so good. Trying to get a little bit of a better view because her outfit is just too sick with the cloak as well. Her hair too on the side. Dude, this pop is killer for sure. This is honestly probably has to be my favorite one from the first wave. So let me know which one is your favorite. The first unique size pop that I wanted to talk about is Ben Kenobi on Eopie. A very unique shape. I don't have a protector for it, but if you need one, try Display Geek. They always have protectors for the weird size shapes, and I just need to order one. But this pop is in fact labeled, as you can see in this top right corner, as Pop 549 in the Star Wars line, placing it right after the exclusives and including it into the first wave. It does have the commons listed on the back, but taking a look at it, Eopie is adorable, and I am totally okay with them making this pop. I mean, come on. It would be cool to get it signed too. I've been thinking about it, but it's kind of an awkward shape to take to conventions. I need a protector first to at least attempt it. But there is just so much love put into Eopie, and although it's a little bit random, it definitely fits the theme of old Ben on Tatooine, and I am just honestly a huge fan of it. Not sure why, just am. But I like the creativity from Funko. Its performance though, not so great. You can pick it up for $20 or less. I've seen it even at $10, which is crazy for a pop this size. So look out for deals because you can find them. It's an easy pop to pick up, but a cool one nonetheless. And to help put this in perspective a little bit, here's a 4-inch pop. Oh my gosh, there's just so much detail on the bags and stuff. Just Eopie in general. I love his face. I love his eyes. God, I can't, I don't know why. I love it. I love this pop. Next up, we have the Obi-Wan and Darth Vader 2-pack, which I do have signed by Ewan and Hayden. This is a total sleeper 2-pack and one of my favorite autographed items. You can pick this pop up for literally $5 to $15. An absolute steal. It's a cool 2-pack, super underrated, but similar to a lot of the other 2-packs. It is just a repackaged commons. Both of them right here. It is Pop 538 for Obi-Wan and Pop 539 for Darth Vader that are being used in this 2-pack. Already basic pops. This 2-pack does look a little plain, but with Vader's lightsaber in his hand ignited, as well as Obi-Wan having his in his right hand as well, it feels like this is moments before their duel. And I can't get over it. This is a total sleeper 2-pack. With both of them doing conventions, the autograph potential is just there. And I suggest picking this one up and putting it back on the back burner, because if you ever get the opportunity, this is one of my favorite double autograph potential items, although the Duel and Mustafar pop still has to take the cake on that one. But this is a close second. This fight will be iconic in the long run. I actually think the idea of Obi-Wan and Ahsoka only able to take off half the mask on their own until Luke is able to take the whole mask off is kind of a concept that people know, but I don't think people give enough credit to their fight in this show and the representation it brings to the Chosen One story. The top also does have a window. Sometimes the tops are a little bit different. So I want to let you know, yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous pop. Pick this up. Next up is the Walmart exclusive 5-pack. An absolute monster of a pop as well that retails for about $60, but its PPG is way lower, and you can easily find this pop for $25 or even $30. Super cheap 5-pack, and similar to the 2-pack, the major contributor is most likely that it's just the 5 commons repackaged. Unless you want the out-of-box pops cheap, I can understand being a little bit iffy on adding this one into your collection. However, once again, The autograph potential side of me is just coming out. Just imagine getting all 5 actors to sign this piece. This would be a holy grail for sure. I thought about it for 2023 Star Wars Celebration London as Ewan, Hayden, and Indira were signing. 3 people right off the bat would have been insane, but the limited luggage space kind of made me decide on other items. But stay with me, because this is one of the first items on my mind for the future. So if they come conventions closer to me, I'll be definitely looking to get this signed. So I can't wait to share this item with you guys in the future. The back also looks pretty wicked, just showing off all 5 pops individually. I do remember that some of these were coming in a little bit scraped up, a little hard to tell on camera, but Walmart packaging is always a little bit iffy. So it's going to be hard to find a mint condition one of these for sure. And if we want to go one by one, we got Obi-Wan Kenobi kind of sliding off, looking in a different direction. We got Darth Vader. It is the same exact Darth Vader with his lightsaber ignited upwards and his fist a little bit forward. Next up, we got Kawlan Roken, same exact one as the common, of course. Same with the Tala, and then the Reva is the common as well, hiding a little bit from the Walmart sticker. But as you can see, it is the one with her lightsaber not ignited. The Walmart sticker also looks pretty wicked in my opinion. I love it. I love this 5-pack, and yeah, I highly encourage people to get it, but I can understand if it takes up a lot of room. But same with the Ben on Eopie. If you guys need a protector, check out Display Geek. They usually have 4-packs, 5-packs, lots of different sizing pops, so make sure that you get the right one. Now, I did also want to quickly mention these 2 Target exclusive art series pops for Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. I don't believe they are officially part of this wave. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but I also can't really find much info on these pops anymore. But these pops are number 535 and 536, right in between the San Diego Comic-Con Purge Trooper and the Common Wave. I remember them being released alongside the commons, and I never collect art series. I'm just not really a big fan of them. And even if you take a little bit of a closer look, the design on it is a little bit warped. And a look at the Obi-Wan, you can see on the box art of what it's supposed to look like, and then what it actually looks like on the pop. Yeah, it's just a little different. Doesn't exactly look like the Jedi symbol for sure. But when these released, I wanted to be a completionist for the Obi-Wan line, and I thought these were included. But these days, I'm a little unsure. Definitely let me know if you know more about these pops and the lore behind it, and if they're even included in this wave. But I collected them anyway. But if they came out today, I gotta be honest, I don't think I would necessarily pick them up. I would say for now, adding these is just extra credit. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on these regardless. Cool pops if executed a little bit better, but they're also not normally my style. If they are part of the Obi-Wan releases, they could be cool pickups if you want to be a completionist. If they aren't part of the wave, then ignore this entire segment. But yeah, the retail is $30 for these 2, but you can find them easily for like $10. But we'll do a little bit of a closer shot right here just so you can take a look. I am a big fan of the art series. They come in these plastic containers that are wrapped up by Funko. I just haven't even unwrapped mine yet but yeah, I'd probably move them to a normal protector, but I'm just leaving them in for now. I don't have any other art series, so these 2 are definitely unique into my collection personally. But that does sum up the very first Obi-Wan Funko Pop wave. So many cool characters and autograph potential items. I think this pop line is absolutely worth picking up. Stay tuned, I'm going to cover the second wave here soon, where Funko finally adds the missing characters, making for a really good wave too. Let me know your thoughts of the first 2 waves in the comments, because I'd love to talk about them. I love talking Star Wars 24/7, 365, so hopefully we get more Obi-Wan waves in the future, or maybe a potential new season or story. But check out my playlist of complete Funko Pop collections, where I want to make a huge library to help create and share knowledge within the collecting world, baby. Anyways, have a fantastic rest of your day, my friends, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace!